The topic that we are going to discuss, the name of the topic is stakeholders in business. This is chapter 5 of the Peter Stimson, और हमारे syllabus code में भी this is 1.5. स्टेक कौन होते हैं, इंटरनल और एक्सटर्नल स्टेक कौन होते हैं, वो बिजनेसेस को कैसे अफेक्ट करते हैं, बिजनेसेस के डिसीजंस उनके ऊपर कैसे इम्पैक्ट करते हैं. दिस इज ऑल वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी इन दिस चैप्टर. ओके जी, स्टेक होल्डर की डेफिनेशन देखते हैं जरा. Stakeholder is an individual or party that has an interest into the company and that can either affect or be affected by the business. हर वो बंदा, इंडिविजुअल हो या ग्रुप ऑफ इंडिविजुअल हो या बिजनेस हो, that has interest into the activities of business, and that can be many. Now हर बंदे का इंटरेस्ट हो सकता है by some or the other. For example, Aliza जो है, she buys chocolate from a nearby store and the store closes down. So now Aliza will be affected because she have to travel more, for example, to a relatively far store जहाँ से उसको juices और chocolate मिल सके. So she has been affected. Someone was the supplier there at that store. The supplier was supplying chocolates and biscuits and stuff. Now the store has been closed, तो उसको supply करने के लिए दूसरी जगहों पे जाना पड़ेगा, तो वो भी affect हुआ. So in this way, a lot of people and the groups of people are affected by the activities of the business. All those people who are affected in a positive way or the negative way are called the stakeholders of the business. Let's talk about के stakeholders कौन से होते हैं. There is a longer list of the stakeholders. उसमें कुछ internal stakeholders होते हैं और कुछ external stakeholders होते हैं. Internal stakeholders are those people that belong from within the business. उनका इंटरेक्शन होता है बिजनेस के साथ डायरेक्टली, क्योंकि वो दे आर वर्किंग विद द बिजनेस डायरेक्टली और विद इन द बिजनेस. फॉर एग्जांपल, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, the one of the major stakeholder of the business is employees. Employees are working with the business. They have the interest into the business because they have to receive salaries. Or wo, if the business is growing, for example, their jobs will also be growing. They'll be receiving higher salaries in the future. Their job will be becoming more secure. तो ये एम्प्लॉयज के साथ हो रहा होता है. दैट्स व्हाई दे आर इंटरेस्टेड इनटू द बिजनेस. ओनर्स जो बिजनेस दे स्टार्टेड द बिजनेस, दे हैव द इंटरेस्ट, क्योंकि उनको पता है बिजनेस ग्रो करेगा तो उनकी मनी भी ग्रो करेगी, देयर इन्वेस्टमेंट्स विल आल्सो ग्रो. एंड द शेयर होल्डर्स हु हैव इन्वेस्टमेंट्स इनटू द बिजनेस, who have bought the shares of the company, they will be interested into the business because as the business will grow, the value of the shares will also grow. और वो कैपिटलाइजेशन होती चली जाएगी उनकी, और फ्यूचर में इफ दे सेल द शेयर दे विल अर्न प्रॉफिट, और इफ द बिजनेस कंटिन्यूज टू ग्रो तो they will receive more dividends in the future. Managers who are managing the employees, basically the senior level employees of the organization, for example directors, they are also interested into the business because they know that they will receive higher bonuses if businesses grow. Their performance is depicted by the performance of the business. It means that if business is performing good, it means managers are performing good. If business is opening more branches, it means managers are actively participating in business, and their active participation is bringing positive results. Similarly, we have some external shareholders. External shareholders are the people that belong from outside the business. For example, government is interested into the activities of the business because government has to receive tax. अगर business grow करेगा तो business will be paying more tax to the government. Government is also interested into the business because businesses give employment to the people, and because of that employment, the one of the core objective of the government, that is providing the employment to the general public, that is being achieved. If businesses grow, they start exporting, it will become the source of foreign revenue that is coming into the country. So there are lots of interest of the government. Similarly, government is interested whether the business is creating pollution or not, because it will be damaging the environment, and as a result of that, the government will have to opt policies to reduce that pollutions and stuff. Banks are also interested into the activities of the business because banks has given business loans. Businesses do their savings into the banks. The banks are interested into the cash flow of the business, for example, because if business is having cash in the cash flow statement, there are positive cash flows. It means business will be easily paying back to the banks. or if the cash flow is negative, it means business won't be able to return its loan easily. Lenders are the people who have, lenders are also external stakeholders. Lenders are the people who have supplied the raw materials, the supplies, the finished goods to the businesses. They are interested because if business is growing, they will be supplying more. If they have provided on credit, they are interested because if the business is growing, they will be easily able to get their money back that they have given in the form of credit of the raw materials and the other stuff. So lenders are also interested. Except these, there is another stakeholder that is called the general community. General community like us, you and me, are also interested into the activities of the business, because if the business grows, we will get more jobs there. If business opens an outlet somewhere in the populated area, it will create the problems for the population. If business is spreading a lot of pollution, that is affecting us as a community. So we will also be interested into the activities of business. That is a brief introduction to the internal and external stakeholders of business.